Hey, Steve Londo, 313cashdeals.com. So this house here, I actually mailed a postcard to them. It was off of a vacant house list. And funny is, I'm surprised she even got the postcard because I totally screwed the mailing up. Almost every postcard got returned back to me. So somehow she got the card, thankfully, because she called up and she was very motivated. She owed a lot of back taxes, and this was on like February 27th, and March 31st she will no longer own this house. So did some pre-screening. That was the first part of it, and the second part was looking at a picture on Google Maps. This is pretty much what I saw. Pretty nice house, nice roof, good windows, solid neighborhood. These are the kind of houses we like to buy, right? So we found out what she wanted for the house, and she said yes to my offer, made on the phone, and instantly emailed her an offer through my digital signature service, HelloSign. And within 30 minutes, I had a signed copy of the purchase agreement back. That's pretty motivated. She also mailed me a key. So she's in Kentucky. This house is in Michigan, obviously. She's not anywhere near it. So nobody has a key, so she mailed me a key. Actually, she said the neighbor had the key, and thankfully he did, because when I showed up, the key she mailed me didn't work. So I got the right key, got in, and this is what I walked into. Come check this out. So I got the door open finally, and you can't smell through video, but it's about 50 raccoons living in here. It does not smell pretty. So anyway, so she called. I walked into this. I had an issue with the locks. You got to show the video. This is horrible. So the key didn't work. I put my lockbox on. I show one of my investors the house. He comes over, takes a look at it. While he's here, when the neighbors comes and wants the key back, he gives him the key, which I guess being in that position, I don't know. Neighbor comes over demanding the key. So I had to come out, drill the locks, change the lock set. Obviously, I screwed that up. You see what the door looks like now, right? This is why I flip houses and don't fix them. Put this new collapser lasp and hook and loop thing on there with a padlock to get my buyers back in here. But anyway, this is what we walked into. This is the house. Lots of raccoon, feces, piss, shit, whatever. Stuff everywhere. I mean, if you like comics, you got some comic books here, some books. I'm not touching anything. Don't know what else is in here, but so anyway, we get here. I get my buyer out here. He likes the house. We make a deal. We sign the contract. Order title, and off to close we go, right? Actually, let's walk over here while I tell this story. So we get the title work back, and there is an old first mortgage that they had, and they filed bankruptcy, Chapter 7, several years ago, and the first lender just released the lien. So they had over $100,000 lien on this house. They just let it go. So, and I found that prior to me flipping the house to my buyer. I made sure to kind of check a little bit. And there was another old lien on there, and I'm like, okay, that's got to be gone too. Well, when I got the actual title search back, it wasn't gone. Still showing as a lien on the property. Chapter 7 will discharge the debt. It doesn't clear the lien, so we had to start tracking down the lien holder, and it's a company that doesn't really exist anymore. So we couldn't find very much information about them. My assistant ended up tracking down a phone number of a relative or somebody for this guy that we were trying to find to sign a release for this lien. I also tracked him down on Facebook and found him. He's in Israel. He finally called me back after my assistant Stephanie left messages. I left messages. He finally got in touch with me and put me in contact with a local person who had the ability to sign a discharge for that. So I offered $500 to release the lien, and she said, "Oh, don't worry about it. Just give me $100 and it's fine." So cool, bonus, $400, right? So let's go out here. It's getting it smells pretty bad. So this was like this kind of like a dining room, I guess, or I probably would have had it as an office. There's no doors. But let's go back out here. pretty nice place. We're not going to go upstairs. I think that's where the raccoons live, and I don't have my pistol, so we're not going to fight that battle today. So we come out here. So basically, we track this guy down. I get the lien signed last Friday. We had the closing today. This kind of deal right here is exactly why I would classify myself as a professional real estate investor, and not just a real estate investor. I'm going to go above and beyond to get this deal done. We searched and tracked this guy down to sign the discharge. I knew what needed to be done. We took the steps needed to get that done. We did this all in a matter of 3 weeks because she called me on February 27th, and I didn't get the contract signed until I got my buyer's contract signed on March 9th, and we had to close by the 31st, and here it is. Today's the 25th, and we've got everything signed, closed. If there's a way to get the deal done, I'm going to find a way to do it and make sure it gets done. So that's why if you're on the fence about maybe selling your house to me, I can definitely get this done. If you want to maybe buy some houses from me, you know that I'll always go the extra mile to make sure the deal closes. I'm going to babysit the deal all the way to the end. And if you want to partner with someone like me who really knows what they're doing, I'm not just going to sell you a course and tell you how to flip houses. I'm going to go in the trenches with you and show you how to flip houses, but also how to go the extra mile and get deals done when probably 90% of other wholesalers would have walked away from this deal. They probably would have thought the timeline alone was not doable, being able to have to close this in a matter of 3 weeks. So that's it. Again, thanks for watching. Steve Londo, 313cashdeals.com.